Despite being in a wheelchair, federal government declared Asari Dokubo wanted and arrested with immediate effect for kidnapping and maiming. Good morning, my dear listeners in the house. It's a pleasure meeting you once again in this very channel. We are appreciating you for your many contributions, your opinions, your ideas, and comments that you have been leaving behind to us through this very channel. In fact, we are saying a very big thank you and kudos to you. We are in a country that needs information. We are in a country that needs us to be informed. Nigerian is a country that is just like in a cage, and being in a cage, there is need for information to be reaching us day after day. It's amazing. It's amazing. So I will say it that you have been quite amazing. All right, my people, I greet you once again. In fact, this very content uh, has really sensitized a lot of people. Why some are rejoicing, some are not rejoicing. Asai Dokubo has been reported being in a wheelchair for some months now. Okay, and some time ago, it was actually rumored that Asai Dokubo actually passed out, which is not true. But as it is right now, it has been discovered that he is alive, but then the federal government has finally declared him wanted and arrested with immediate effect, accused of kidnapping and maiming of people in the community. Don't forget, Asari Dokubo one time ago then claimed that he is a professional kidnapper. Can we say that he single-handedly got himself into that mess, or an investigation actually helped us to detect that fact? All right, my people, as it is hot, let us quickly check the content and understand this that has just been revealed about him. How true it is, or if it is a lie. This is morning news. Operatives of the Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team (IRT) have declared Asari Dokubo, the Niger Delta militant leader, wanted and arrested. They were declared wanted after the abduction and torturing of some of their members who deserted their camp in Udu, local government area of Delta State in the Niger Delta region, and some workers of some oil companies in the region. It was noted that Asai Dokubo claimed and bragged that he is going to destroy Niger Delta and also the oil pipelines soon. The State Police Command made the declaration in a statement made available to journalists by the Police Public Relations Officer Mike Ochie. Ochie said, sequel to several reports of threats received by Asari Dokubo and also the Niger Delta Petroleum Resources (NDPR), as well as the abduction of some of the members who deserted their camp by the amalgamated Niger Delta Avengers, the police operative went into action and arrested two principal members, while others are still at large, including Asari Dokubo. When journalists encountered some of the members who escaped from their camp, they complained of high-handedness and forceful participation in the activities of the military group. However, they refused to declare their identities for fear of the safety family members, stating that they just want to live as normal citizens. However, one of them, who was bold enough to speak to the media through telephone, Mr. Emmanuel Newton Onyegani, stated that he was a taxi driver in the area but was conscripted into the group in order to blossom its capacity to continue their illegal activities as well as confront the security agents in the area. He said they were forced to join the group in Udu, local government area of Delta State, to commit various crimes, including oil bunkering and fighting with the police. My dear listeners, you see, I used to be part of those that uh, that do fight in support of the Niger Deltans. You understand what I'm saying? Because of the truth, Nigerian or the federal government have not been fair. They have not been fair to the Niger Deltans, being the state and also the community where this oil is being found. Yet they have not been duly getting their real allocation. And even if it is allocated, it is not properly monitored so that it will get to the doorstep of those that actually needed it. So I used to say that yes, it is right that these people keep fighting for their rights. But in this very scenario and in this very case, I will tell you that they haven't done it well this time. You understand now? Most especially as it has to as it has to involve Asari Dokubo. You can see for you to know that Asai Dokubo is dangerously connected and is not even a trusted somebody. He is on a wheelchair. He is on a wheelchair, yet he's still fermenting war. He's still fermenting trouble. Is Asai Dokubo not supposed to remain calm? Is he not supposed to remain calm? Is he not supposed to be thinking of how to get out of that very wheelchair? Why is it that despite still being in a wheelchair, Asai Dokubo is still fermenting trouble? He's still fermenting war, threatening fire and ice. My dear listeners, Asari Dokubo naturally is a militant. He's a militant. And don't forget, he single-handedly said it that he is also a professional kidnapper. He even said it that he will break into the DSS custody and get Nnamdi Kanu out with force. So his voice or his brags did not only got him into this mess, but proper investigation also added to it. Do you understand? Don't forget that Asai Dokubo was one of the militants that messed up the country Nigerian because of this oil issue. Not until in the era of Alhaji Yar'Adua granted them amnesty, and it ended up quenching the agitation and anger of the people of the Niger Deltans. You understand what I'm saying? So, my dear people, it's so saddened and so disappointing anyway that the person of Asai Dokubo could get himself into a thing of this sort, despite his impact in the society, despite his position in the society. Is this the kind of person that we actually need as a leader? Huh? Is it? Of course no. Of course no, definitely. So, my dear people in the house, let's start hearing from you. Let's start getting your opinions. Let's start getting you in here. Okay? Don't forget your own comments and your ideas welcomed, and will definitely be inculcated to our channel. So please deem it fit to come in at least and let us know what you think and what your observations or